Morning and welcome to Business News on Sunrise. Coming up this morning, $2 billion savings made from suspension of interest payments on Ghana's debts.
Nearly a savings of almost $2 billion. That obviously is a major relief to the balance of payments and a major relief to the economy as a whole.
We'll hear more from Governor of the Bank of Ghana. Also, economist Dr. Edu Owusu-Sarkodie expresses worry over chunk of Ghana's total export earnings, which is going to foreign investors.
Our city should not be depreciating this fast. The reason is that it is coming from a natural resource which we don't own.
Plus, Ghana to showcase horticulture industry during a 6-month international expo in Doha to promote high-level partnerships. My name is Manu Afful. We'll bring you the details of our headlines and many other stories shortly. Thank you for staying with us. In our first story, some $2 billion savings have so far been made from the suspension of interest payments on Ghana's debts since December 2022. According to Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Ernest Addison, Ghana's public debt witnessed a notable uptick, surging by approximately 6.3 billion cedis during the second quarter of 2023.
According to Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Ernest Addison, the decision to temporarily halt interest payments on debts reflects a strategic effort by government to alleviate fiscal pressures.
Compared to a year ago when we were paying a lot of money to service external debt, right? This year we are not spending that money to service external debt. We've estimated nearly a savings of almost $2 billion arising out of just the debt service suspension for now, maybe. So that obviously is a major relief to the balance of payments and a major relief to the economy as a whole.
The Bank of Ghana says the IMF extended credit facility is beginning to yield results. Meanwhile, Dr. Ernest Addison says the central bank's domestic gold purchase program has seen a substantial amount valued in excess of $700 million.
On a year-to-date basis, we have bought gold to the tune of over $700 million for reserves. This is gold for reserves. And then we have also bought gold for oil, probably even higher than the 700 million. So if you put the two together, you're looking at over 1.4, 1.5 billion US dollars just from our domestic gold purchases program. It is the single most important foreign exchange source in 2023, nearly double the amount of money that we have received from the IMF.
Per head of the Exchequer, gold is anticipated to have a positive impact on Ghana's economic outlook and demonstrate its commitment to prudent fiscal management.
That was a report by Bismarck Awusa. In more stories, Atlantic Lithium Limited, the lithium exploration and development company working to deliver Ghana's first lithium mine, has revealed the mine will generate about $6.6 billion over its lifetime. The mine, from its construction to full operation stage, is expected to also create over 1,000 jobs. CEO of the Australian company, Keith Muller, said his outfit is confident of securing the mining license by the end of the month.
We hold a deposit in the Cape Coast region in the central area in Woya spodumene mine. It's a pretty large deposit. It's got a 12-year mine life, and we're really looking forward to develop that. We're looking to be in production as early as start construction next year and then be in production the year after. The company will generate in excess of $6.6 billion over the life of mine. More than half of that will go to the benefit of Ghana in the forms of taxes, royalties, free carry interest, company salaries, contracts to the local community, and as well as the investment that we have from the Sovereign Wealth Fund, MIF. They've come in and indicated that they would like to be part of this program and they will earn in up to 6% interest in the project. So there'd be a large Ghanaian interest in the project as we develop it.
CEO of Atlantic Lithium Limited, Keith Muller, there. Away from that, Bank of Ghana has hinted of issuing a climate-related financial risk directive aimed at strengthening the banking sector. Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Ernest Addison, noted that it is indeed needed for businesses' sustainability as climate risk is becoming institutional risk.
A guide to banks in mainstreaming the fundamental tenets of sustainability in business and operations, leading to enhanced growth and increased returns. The issue of climate risk is increasingly becoming a material risk, especially for institutions exposed to vulnerable sectors of the economy. In this regard, the BOG is working on issuing a climate-related financial risk directive to provide guidance on addressing climate risk and related issues in the industry. Bank of Ghana will continue to monitor developments and ensure strict regulatory and ethical compliance in the banking sector to ensure a stable and resilient financial system, contributing significantly to the overall growth and development of our economy.
That was Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, there. Now, Ghana recorded a trade surplus of $2 billion as of August 2023, a 25% increase from the same period last year. Economist Dr. Edu Owusu-Sarkodie has expressed worry over the percentage of total export earnings, observing much of it goes to foreign investors.
Ghana's imports declined by 14.7%, while exports fell by about 9% between August 2022 and 2023. This is according to the latest Bank of Ghana Summary of Economic and Financial Report. The significant decline in imports compared to that of exports led to a trade surplus of $2 billion. The trade surplus has been the trend since 2017. However, the surplus has had little effect on the performance of the city.
If we are exporting more than we import, our city should not be depreciating this fast. The reason is that it is coming from a natural resource which we don't own. And Ghana is the #1 producer of gold in Africa. Last year, we produced 3.8 million ounces of gold at a value of $6.4 billion. And only 1 billion came to the government of Ghana out of 6.4. Crude oil, we exported $5.6 billion last year, and only 1.5 billion came to the government of Ghana as a revenue. Only gold and crude oil amounted to 12 billion, and only about 2.5 billion came to the government of Ghana.
That was Shadrach Isrifi's report. Also, Ghana's horticultural industry is set to experience a significant boost at the Doha International Horticultural Expo from October 1, according to Dr. Ifua Asari, CEO of the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. The Expo 2023 in Doha, Qatar aims to raise awareness about sustainable development, environmental conservation, and horticulture.
The purpose of the International Horticultural Exhibition Expo 2023 Doha, Qatar is to promote and raise awareness of sustainable development, environmental conservation, and horticulture. The expo will offer Ghana a platform to showcase its innovative ideas and solutions for a sustainable agro-industry.
The expo, therefore, provides Ghana the unique opportunity to showcase the potentials of the sector for the needed investment and production infrastructure and the development of it. We can assure all that the sector stakeholders are doing all that it takes for a successful participation in the expo.
The CEO of Ghana Investments Promotion Center, Yofi Grant, is optimistic about the potential for international collaboration and networking.
I believe this gives us another very important opportunity to showcase what we have in Ghana, not just for investment, but for trade. We do intend to show the best of Ghana. we do intend to drive the requisite investment we require into particularly our agro space, but also production for trade.
The International Horticultural Exhibition Expo 2023, set to take place in Doha, Qatar from October 21 to March 20, 2024, will focus on the theme Green Desert, Better Environment.
That was a report by Grace Hamwa Achiman. Now take a listen to how the cedi is faring against major trading currencies and how some of our key commodities are faring on the global market.
On the interbank foreign exchange market, where banks trade amongst themselves, the dollar recorded no price change and it is selling at 11 cedis 8 pesos. The British pound lost 8 pesos, selling at 13 cedis 46 pesos. The euro lost 2 pesos and is now selling at 11 cedis 72 pesos. However, be guided that these figures will be higher at a forex bureau near you. On the global commodities market, price of cocoa is up by 0.11%, selling at $3,500 per ton. Brent crude oil is up by 0.92%, selling now at about $94 per barrel, while the price of an ounce of gold is down by 0.81%, selling at about $1,900.
An update from the forex and commodities markets. That will be all for business news on Sunrise. For more business stories, please check out our website 3news.com. I am Manu Afful. Stay tuned. Sports news is up next.